Back in the day, I used to scout the world looking for new talent, but I haven't done that in years. I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them. Super excited about the talent on tonight's card. A lot of tough fighters. Let's see who really wants their shot at the UFC.
You never know, this might be a potential guy. Here we go, here we go.
You guys are scrapping, man.
Look how banged up this dude is.
Look at this. Look, over the top. Oh!
Got blasted, he's still in there, this kid.
That hurt too. The rock and stock and robot. I didn't see this coming. Holy!
That was nice. That was very nice.
Okay, sorry I'm running late. I did not come here to play. I got money to make. Cruising the streets, I was raised in the streets, I was made. If you ain't know the name, then you should be ashamed. Roll up and show me some love. You always wanna hate. Well, if I give me lemons, I'm sipping lemonade. You claim you acting the same, and I'm acting the same.
Oh!
Strange, you too close to me, man. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money never changed us. So don't make us have to show you where we came from. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now.
That kid has a lot of talent and a lot of potential. We're gonna do this. We're gonna give him a shot in the UFC.
Parade into the night, burning so close to death. I've been stealing looks from shadows. You conjure with your breath.
everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local light heavyweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. Well, he was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, did he come through with style points that night. As such, here he is, making his UFC debut a few short months later, and the question beckons, will there be jitters? We hear a lot about those UFC nerves, and sometimes it leads to an adrenaline dump, and that can be the difference in a win or a loss. So if he can bottle the nerves and deal with the bright lights of the famed Octagon, there is no denying the skill set, the skills, the demeanor. That's what got him to the big show. We'll see if he can perform now in the UFC.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do is utilize his footwork, his takedown defense, and land hard strikes to get the victory.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the Octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy has devastating power to his kicking technique. Whether it's to the legs, the body, or the head, if one of those lands, you've got real problems.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with the same height and some differences in reach. We send it inside the Octagon. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Sunderland, England, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 6 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, the Ghost. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready.
And we are underway. All right, so here we go with round 1. After winning his fight on Dana White looking for a fight, he has arrived at the UFC debut. And when you have this type of height and this type of pressure, sometimes fighters succumb to it. But when you talk to this young man, you don't get the sense that he will. Supremely confident and really feels like this UFC debut could have come a few years ago. He is ready to go. We'll see if he can get off to a good start tonight. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Got to find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
Doing a good job timing his shots here and landing a great series of punches. Tagged him. Excellent defense here. Really good job blocking all those shots coming at his head. Hit him with a clean hook to the body. A big shot to the head.
Back and forth we go. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Fighters back to their feet here. Nice body shot. Able to check that kick as well. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Lands the jab.
Oh, he tagged him though. He hurt him.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, he might be out.
Oh, head kick.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. And there comes the separation now. Oh, another head kick lands. He has got to shore some things up defensively. One more, and it could be lights out. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. And they clinch once again.
Caught him with a punch.
And they separate. Orthodox for much of the fight. He's going southpaw here, Joe.
Right into the mount. Hip escape, nice hip escape. And now he establishes side control. Big body punch. He's in full guard. And back up again.
40.
Whoa! Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt. Oh, very nice. 30 seconds to go.
Whoa!
High kick! He hurt him!
Man, has his chin been tested early. Back to the feet.
10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens.
Now he goes for the single leg. 5 minutes in the books.
Let's take a look at it again here. Here it is from another angle. Let's see it one more time.
Carly Baker in the building tonight. Thank you very much.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
At the end.
Whoa!
Big shots!
He's got him hurt here. How about that shin?
Nice inside leg kick. Big straight punch.
And again, he goes back to that inside leg kick.
1-2.
Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back. Got to get his head off the center line.
Look at that.
Oh, a nice job to catch the leg and work it right into a takedown. Beautiful transition there. Kick lands forward there.
There's a single attempt. And he grabs the single.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. Again, going back to the well with the jab.
Looks for that front kick, but missed it.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting
Right
to find
to the
himself
liver.
in the pocket. Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Nice takedown.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Back up to his feet.
So some separation here, Joe.
Inside leg kick lands.
Back and forth we
Oh!
go. That one appeared to stun him.
He's very wobbly. He's trying to hang on. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh!
Oh, he's stunned again.
He's got hurt here. All right, back to his feet. But man, is he hurt. Look at him, Joe. Nice defense there. Huge block. Well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward, this is gonna end up being an awfully long night. Oh, and he connects.
Oh, another one.
He's got hurt here. Back to the feet.
Vicious shot to the body.
Unbelievable.
Nice left to the body. Oh, another shot. He's hurt bad. This could be it.
Oh, liver kick.
That's it. It's over.
That is it.
Beautiful knockout.
What power that guy has in his hands.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Let's get a better look at it from a different angle. Take a look at this from a different angle. Right on the button.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Well, that's how you seize the moment in the UFC debut as he gets the job done here tonight. And the celebration is on with his coaches and his teammates. 1-0 in the big show. Can't start much better than that.
Circle. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. I don't go out my circle. Wait. How do you figure? That you just go walking with us? I don't know you. Give me 50 feet or better. Matter of fact, give me better. Because if you don't, the wolves behind me telling me, let me at 'em, let me at 'em. See God, it ain't me. See God, it ain't me. They about to start a world war. I'm just trying to practice peace. Whole mood about to change. This why I don't come out. Cause it's always one. Try to act a fool out here and dumb out. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. I don't go out my circle. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. Ain't nobody vouching for ya. I don't go out my circle. Oh Lord, help me, help me. Oh Lord, help me, cause I don't go out my circle. Now you wanna roll up, whoa Nelly. Don't misunderstand me cause I'm understanding you can still get it. Real life here, ain't no commercials or reruns. No DVRs to start over. Once it's on, ain't nothing changed. I'm trying to help you, homie, but you bout to wear out my patience. And bout to make me get you a room with all the other patients. Get my drift, dig my scene. Go ahead, be small, my gon' leave. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't rock with you, homie. I don't go out my circle. I don't go out my circle. I don't rock with you. I don't rock with you.
Way to block that. That's how you block.
running out of real estate. Dead weight, wasteland, slimy like what's stepping out of fortune. I'ma change the format. These alphas are Betamax, fighting over table scraps. All you see is tail lights. All I make is roadkill. My flow goes right overhead, but come and put the throat still. All your fire data blanks. All you do is say your things, obey your rank. You still got money in the major banks. It all comes up to where you put your bucks. Rookie stuff from where the cookies cut. Welcome to the neighborhood. Listen to your big brother deeming what's acceptable. You gon' meet the cleavers, you gon' end up like some vegetables.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division collision. So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, we have to start with the kicking technique. It's excellent. Doesn't telegraph anything. Gets his foot to the target as quickly as any fighter on this UFC roster. More often than not, guys don't even see it coming. He attacks that lead leg beautifully. Opponent certainly is wary of those lightning fast kicks coming in here tonight.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's gonna do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the kickboxer, holding a professional record of 2 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Sunderland, England, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 3 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. The Executioner. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
All right, ready to go with live action here from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Well, Joe, a lot of people were surprised to see how his UFC debut played out, and it was almost over before it started. He lost that fight by knockout, and you wonder if his confidence has been shaken. Now he's getting a second opportunity in the big show. He has called this a must-win scenario. Given the way his debut went, he believes he has to win this fight here tonight in order to preserve his spot on the roster. Try to establish that jab. Oh, efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute.
Showing the punch.
And now that jab starting to get established.
Oh, solid jab.
Straight right hand, no good. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again.
He's doing a real good job of landing those punches. And there he swung with a haymaker.
Lands a punch there, Joe. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, double jab.
Throwing that jab, no good.
He just whips that punch in. Good job of timing strikes here. Oh, tagged him.
All right, so some fatigue striking, I guess you would call it here. He is landing, but just not inflicting much damage because his stamina is on low. Oh, he found the target there. That'll work.
Doing a good job timing his shots here and landing a great series of punches.
Oh, tags him with that money left again. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter.
Really missed with that right hand.
Oh, what a jab.
There was a nice exchange. And he's checking every single one of those.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
He got tagged there.
So a crowd-pleasing approach for him here in round
Oh,
one.
he hurt him with that one.
And now he lands a combination.
Oh, what a leg kick.
He's got him hurt here. "45 seconds to go here in round one."
Oh, big shots. Can he hang on?
Oh!
Front kick to the face.
Trying to stay in this fight. Final seconds of round one.
There's a left hand.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, let's take a look at some of the action here. Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. Let's look at that from another angle. Let's see it one more time.
Thank you very much, Ariane Celeste. Second round here.
Caught him with a punch. They may very well stop this fight. That cut on his cheek is really pouring blood. Oh, he got tagged. He's stumbling.
Man, has his chin been tested early.
Big left punch.
Massive left hand. Big knee to the body.
Oh! Oh, this fight's close to being stopped. Oh, he's hurt. That's it. The fight is over. He landed a huge barrage of strikes all night long and finally got to TKO.
Well, Joe, I'm glad to hear you credit the referee's stoppage there because the fighter was not intelligently defending himself and the opponent was really starting to do damage. So you need, as a referee, to sort of weigh what could happen moving forward. It became a dangerous situation. Nice call there by the official.
Let's take a look at that again. And here we see one more time. Big shots, unanswered, not defending himself. The referee comes in to save him.
So there he is after the big TKO victory here tonight. He had some doubters coming in. He certainly muted those naysayers here tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Warrior.
Well, if that effort doesn't produce some bonus money, I don't know what to tell you. A huge TKO victory for this fighter here tonight. Kept the judges out of it. Really, I think, exceeded people's expectations in a lot of respects. So you can see how happy he is here, celebrating with his coaches and his teammates. A monumental result here tonight under the bright lights of the UFC octagon.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep the dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. The dream.
Yeah. Any weapon formed against us shall not prosper. Young started with oozing noodles, now we eating lobster. As I walk through the valley with my ladder and flex, I'm the realest in it, I just happened to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and bought me a dawn and flipped the head to the back. New jerk, new whips on the way now. That's your bitch on the way now. Mama told me if you fall, never stay down. Stand up, I can never lay down. Wins and them losses, he come with being bosses. Shoot him in his head if he crosses. Take that shit to trial at the Fed making offers. 500,000, Louis said we looking awesome. Swat that patty for them cups, take them off us. Little bitch, call me little fish. Try to tell my life, shot him still lit. Streets calling and they say they want some real shit. Young boy looking like he hit a real lick. I got too many foreigns, man, this shit getting boring. $500,000 last